Good morning, and welcome to your AI Daily Press morning podcast for July 2026. I'm your host, Walter. We're tracking several major stories today, including the fallout from former U.S. Ambassador to Israel, Rahm Emanuel's comments on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, which have sparked a heated debate on both sides of the aisle. Meanwhile, the U.S. has launched retaliatory strikes against Iran in response to attacks on commercial ships in the Strait of Hormuz, raising concerns about the safety of maritime trade and the potential for further escalation. In market news, global markets are reacting to the Strait of Hormuz attacks and Samsung's earnings report, with oil prices spiking and chip stocks experiencing a downturn. The intersection of these events highlights the intricate relationships between geopolitical stability, energy markets, and technological innovation. We'll continue to provide updates and analysis on these developing stories throughout the day. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, in Zimbabwe, President Emerson Mnangagwa has signed into law constitutional amendments that extend his term in office by 2 years to 2029. This move has sparked strong opposition and concerns about the undermining of democracy and the country's constitution. The situation is complex, with supporters arguing that Parliament had the authority to pass these changes, while critics, including human rights lawyers and civil society groups, argue that extending presidential terms requires approval through a national referendum. In another development, Senate Democrats are seeking clarity on the implications of President Trump's recent settlement with the IRS. The lawmakers want to know if the settlement, which bars the agency from pursuing certain tax claims against the president and his affiliated parties, also covers other businesses connected to the Trump family. This story raises important questions about transparency and accountability. Lastly, in the world of international finance, the International Monetary Fund has announced the appointment of Silvana Tenreiro as its new chief economist, effective August 1st. With her extensive background in economics, Tenreiro brings a unique blend of intellectual leadership and policy experience to the role, which will be invaluable in navigating the complexities of the global economy. These stories highlight the diverse range of issues that are currently shaping our world, from democratic governance and financial transparency to global economic trends. We'll continue to follow these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. In our first article, we saw a mix of highs and lows across global markets. The U.S. is keeping an eye on inflation numbers and interest rate decisions, while in Europe, Germany's factory orders rose more than expected. However, Asian markets took a hit, with China's Shanghai Composite Index closing slightly lower due to a rotation out of technology stocks. We also saw some dramatic events unfold in the AI semiconductor space, where stocks took a significant hit after Samsung Electronics reported record quarterly results. This sparked concerns over the sustainability of AI spending, sending U.S. semiconductor stocks tumbling. But experts argue that this might be a sentiment-driven correction rather than a permanent turning point. As one expert noted, history suggests these AI-driven corrections have often created opportunities rather than permanent turning points. In other news, Meta has announced its plans to launch a cloud computing business, aiming to monetize its excess compute capacity. This move has sent ripples through the market, with some hailing it as a strategic masterstroke, while others are more cautious. As we watch Meta navigate this new territory, it's essential to keep in mind that the success or failure of its cloud computing venture could have significant implications for the company's stock price and long-term prospects. So what does this all mean for investors? As I always say, don't panic. The more things change, the more they stay the same. It's crucial to stay informed and adapt to the ever-changing market conditions. Remember, a correction is when you lose money, but a bear market is when I lose money. And as we move forward, it's essential to keep a close eye on these developments and consider gradually building positions in high-quality leaders rather than making impulsive decisions. Where do you stay your money on Monday? Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. First, let's venture into the mystery of Titan and Pluto, two celestial bodies that have captured the imagination of scientists and space enthusiasts alike. Researchers have discovered a common chemical signature on both worlds, despite their vastly different physical conditions. This enigmatic finding has sparked a flurry of scientific inquiry, with experts scrambling to understand the origin of this signature. As we delve into the complexities of our solar system, we're reminded of the awe-inspiring interconnectedness of our cosmos and the importance of critical thinking, skepticism, and evidence-based reasoning in scientific inquiry. Next, we'll turn our attention to SpaceX, the private space exploration company founded by Elon Musk. Despite a lukewarm stock performance since its initial public offering, major Wall Street banks are expressing enthusiasm for the company's future prospects. With its dominant position in the space transportation market, competitive advantage in reusable rocket technology, and ambitious plans for expanding its Starlink satellite constellation and developing its massive Starship rocket, SpaceX is poised to continue pushing the boundaries of what's possible in space exploration and development. Finally, we'll examine the rapid growth of the ETF industry, which has reached a record-breaking $1 trillion in net inflows globally by mid-June. This blistering pace is driven by the success of broad asset allocation, ETFs such as the Vanguard, S&P 500 ETF, and the increasing popularity of active ETFs. As the industry continues to innovate, we're seeing the emergence of thematic creativity, with new ETF launches focused on purpose-driven and hyper-targeted investments, including a suite of leveraged single-stock ETFs designed to offer amplified price exposure to SpaceX. These stories remind us of the incredible potential that awaits us as we explore the vast expanse of our cosmos and push the boundaries of human knowledge. Whether it's unraveling the mysteries of Titan and Pluto, driving innovation in space exploration, or navigating the rapid evolution of financial markets, we're living in an era of unprecedented discovery and growth. Join us as we continue to explore these fascinating topics and more on the AIDailyPress Morning Podcast. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Gloswell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, we took a look at the San Francisco 49ers' quest for their elusive Lombardi Trophy under coach Sean Shanahan. Despite consistent high-level performance, the team has faced setbacks, including injuries and quarterback changes. However, with their talent and dedication, fans remain hopeful that they will eventually bring home the championship. Next, we examined the innovative approach of Los Angeles Rams head coach Sean McVay, who has been a trailblazer in modern offense. His willingness to experiment with heavier personnel packages and increased utilization of tight ends has made him a benchmark for other teams to follow. As the NFL is a copycat league, it'll be interesting to see how McVay adapts and innovates next. Lastly, we delved into an intriguing what-if scenario, where the New England Patriots selected quarterback Jayden Daniels with their first overall pick in an NFL redraft simulation. This thought-provoking scenario highlights the unpredictability of professional sports and the delicate dance between talent evaluation, coaching, and circumstance. It's captivating to consider how Jayden Daniels might have fared under coach Mike Vrabel's tutelage. These articles showcase the complexities and excitement of the NFL, where fortunes can shift dramatically with each passing season. Join me in exploring these captivating narratives, and let's examine the what-ifs and maybes that underpin the ever-fascinating realm of sports speculation. Stay ahead of the curve, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. First, we take you to Nebraska, where the Hastings Museum is home to a unique exhibit celebrating American ingenuity and community, the Kool-Aid exhibit. This tribute to the beloved drink is more than just a nostalgic trip. It's a celebration of creativity and the people who make America's heartland special. Next, we delve into the fascinating world of paleontology, where a team of scientists has made a groundbreaking discovery, a 450-million-year-old fossil of a sea creature with preserved soft tissues. This rare find is shedding new light on Earth's ancient history and the evolution of marine life. Lastly, we share the heartwarming story of Novak, a college student who found solace in the kindness of a stranger during a difficult time. Her story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of human connection and the difference one person can make in another's life. These stories showcase the best of America: innovation, discovery, and compassion. Join us today on the AI Daily Press as we explore these inspiring tales and more. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Can we talk about the excitement in the entertainment world this morning? I've got 3 juicy stories to share with you. First up, get ready for a K-pop reunion like no other. One is back together and set to perform at KCON LA 2026. The group, formed through Produce 101 Season 2, debuted in 2017 and disbanded in 2018. But 9 of the original members have reunited for a special reality variety series, and now they're taking the stage once again. Next, we've got some news from the film world. A prominent critic has been sharing his thoughts on the current state of film versus television, saying that the lines between the two mediums are becoming increasingly blurred. He cites examples like Ozark and Babylon Berlin as TV series that are essentially long-form movies. Last but not least, global superstar Taylor Swift has tied the knot with her fiancé in a secretive ceremony attended by a plethora of famous friends and musicians. The wedding was an intimate celebration of love and music, with several performances by the guests in attendance. While details remain scarce, it's clear that Swift's special day was a testament to the power of love, friendship, and music. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we delve into the intriguing relationship between indigenous knowledge and artificial intelligence. As AI developers seek to incorporate traditional perspectives into their systems, concerns arise about digital colonialism and the complexities of translating timeless traditions into code. Our report reveals the delicate balance between preserving cultural heritage and embracing innovation, and we ask, can AI be harnessed to promote indigenous cultures, or will it disrupt the fragile power dynamics that have defined these communities for centuries? Next, we turn our attention to a remarkable example of human innovation and environmental stewardship. Wildlife crossings are being constructed around the world to protect both humans and animals from vehicle collisions, promoting public safety and conserving threatened species. These structures serve as a poignant reminder of our inherent connection with nature and the need to balance human development with environmental protection. As we strive towards a future where humans and wildlife thrive together, we're reminded that, in the words of Ben Goldfarb, we're all fish, part of a shared natural world. Lastly, we shine a spotlight on the Guardians of the Sea program in Cabo Verde, a heartening tale of community-led conservation. By empowering local fishermen to become guardians of the sea, this initiative has preserved marine biodiversity and provided a platform for communities to take ownership of their natural resources. As the program looks to the future, its founders aim to inform evidence-based policy decisions that prioritize the protection of Cabo Verde's precious marine ecosystem. These stories not only highlight the complexities and challenges we face in our relationship with the natural world, but also offer glimmers of hope and inspiration for a more sustainable and equitable future. Join us as we navigate these uncharted territories, exploring the intricate dance between tradition, innovation, and the environment. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Atenicher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.